Ever seen a piece of tech so wild it looks like CGI? One of the gadgets on today's list literally disappears into the floor with a single button press, then rises back up like a futuristic monolith. Most people have no clue it even exists. And that's just one of the insane products big tech companies have been quietly dropping under the radar. Today we're counting down the craziest, weirdest, and most impressive new gadgets you absolutely shouldn't miss. Let's dive right in. AHang 184. Imagine stepping into a drone, tapping your destination, and lifting off the ground with zero piloting skills. That's the AHang 184. Basically a flying taxi for one passenger. No pilot, no controller, no training. You sit, buckle in, press a button, and the drone does everything. Takeoff, flight, landing. The wildest part? This isn't concept art. AHang has done thousands of live tests with real humans in real weather, including high winds. Inside, the cabin stays shockingly stable. People who have ridden in it say it feels more like an elevator than a drone. If personal flight becomes normal in the next decade, this is the machine that kicked it off. And if you think flying drones for humans is wild, wait until you see the tiny device musicians swear by. Polyend Tracker. The Polyend Tracker looks like a retro gadget from the 90s, but it's actually one of the most creative tools modern musicians use. It's a portable music workstation that uses a unique, vertical scrolling style to create tracks. Here's the cool part. Because it's not a normal digital audio workstation, your brain works differently. You don't get lost scrolling around giant waveforms, you just make music. Sample a sound, slice it, edit it, drop it into a pattern, and suddenly you've got a beat. It's simple, fun, and surprisingly powerful. Musicians love how it forces creativity. You're not overwhelmed by options. You're actually inspired by limits. But creativity doesn't stop there, because the next gadget literally lights up the moment you touch it. Helios Touch. Picture this. You walk up to your wall, tap one tile with your finger, and the light instantly turns on like magic. That's Helios Touch, a modular lighting system made of touch-sensitive hexagon tiles. They snap together magnetically, so you can shape them however you want. Straight lines, patterns, full geometric art pieces. But the real fun is the interaction. Tap one to turn it on, swipe across several to light them up in a row. It feels like casting spells. They're simple, sleek, and make any room look futuristic without feeling gimmicky. But lighting up your space is one thing. Creating a full workspace out of thin air is another. MasterKey 4.0. At first glance, it looks like a simple pocket gadget. But press one button and it transforms instantly, projecting a laser keyboard, a bright digital screen, and a full workspace right in front of you. It's a pocket-sized PC hidden inside a device no bigger than a phone. The MasterKey 4.0 is basically on-the-go computing in your hand. Nothing bulky, nothing complicated. Everything appears instantly with a clean, sharp projection. This is one of those gadgets you don't realize you need, until you're trying to type, present, stream, or work without a laptop. Then it becomes your secret weapon. It's the definition of quiet genius. But what good is tech without power? The next item solves that problem in a way you won't believe. AOHI Future Creative GaN Plus Charger. A charger doesn't sound exciting until you see one this small deliver this much power. The AOHI GaN Plus charger uses cutting-edge GaN technology that keeps it cool, fast, and unbelievably compact. It's so small you could lose it in your pocket, but it can charge laptops, tablets, phones, and more at crazy speeds. The subtle but clever detail? A three-color charging indicator that shows fast charge, normal charge, or trickle mode. It feels alive, almost like the charger has moods. It's simple, reliable, and solves the huge problem of carrying bulky chargers everywhere. Charge your gear fast, but what happens when you lose that gear? This next gadget makes sure you never do. MoFinder X1. Bluetooth trackers are fine until your stuff gets far away. That's when they become useless. Enter the MoFinder X1, the tracker that works anywhere on the planet. It uses real-time GPS instead of short-range Bluetooth, so you can track things even if they're across the city or across the world. Backpacks, luggage, bikes, pets, kids, anything you care about, this thing can follow. It also has an SOS mode for emergencies. Hiking in the mountains? Walking alone late at night? You press the button and it blasts your location instantly. It's the kind of gadget you hope you never need, but you're always glad you have. But not every piece of tech is about tracking or utility. Some exist just to make your space feel magical. Ginkgo SmartBook Lite. This might be the most beautiful product on the list. When closed, it looks like a small wooden book. Nothing special, just a minimalist decoration. But when you open it, light floods out like you're opening a glowing spellbook. The pages form a circle of warm light if you open it fully. Halfway open, it looks like an elegant reading lamp. Close it again and it's back to its disguise. It's calming, warm, and so perfectly designed that people don't even realize it's a lamp until you open it. It's one of those products that sparks instant curiosity and feels magical every single time. And just when things look peaceful, here comes a phone built like it's preparing for the end of the world. Doogee S97. Most rugged phones are just bulky phones wrapped in thick cases. The Doogee S97 goes way beyond that. It's drop-proof, dust-proof, shock-proof, freeze-proof, basically apocalypse-proof. But here's the ridiculous part. It has a built-in laser rangefinder. Want to measure the height of a wall? The distance across a room? The length of your driveway? Just point the phone. It spits out the numbers instantly. This phone doubles as a construction tool, an outdoor survival gadget, and a disaster-proof communication device. It's tough, practical, and just plain cool. But if survival mode isn't your vibe, how about a pocket-sized gadget that turns any wall into a theater? Smart Lenso Mini Projector. This gadget takes the idea of a portable projector and actually makes it portable. The Smart Lenso Mini Projector is small enough to fit in your palm, but bright enough to project huge, crisp images onto any wall. Want to watch a movie on your ceiling? Done. Want a home theater but don't have space? Done. Want to set up a quick movie night outdoors? Also done. It has autofocus, built-in apps, strong speakers, and a surprising battery life. It turns any blank wall into a 100-inch screen in seconds. It's fun, it's useful, and it's dangerously easy to fall in love with. And while you're watching movies anywhere, imagine wearing glasses that can overlay digital info everywhere. Inmo Air 2. Most AR glasses make you look like you're wearing a VR headset in public. Not these. The Inmo Air. Two glasses look like regular eyewear, thin, light, stylish, but project digital screens in front of your eyes. You can see maps, notifications, videos, fitness data, messages, all floating in your field of vision. The best part? You control everything with simple hand gestures. Swipe in the air to change screens. Tap your temple to select. It feels natural, like interacting with invisible buttons. These glasses are a small glimpse of where everyday tech is heading. Powerful, subtle, and wearable without screaming tech gadget. But nothing, and I mean nothing, prepares you for the tech flex coming next. CSEEDM1. This is the gadget I teased in the intro, the one people think is fake until they see it. The CSEED M1 is a massive 165-inch TV that completely collapses into the floor. Press one button and the panels rise up silently, unfold like futuristic origami, lock together, and become a seamless 4K screen. The engineering behind this thing is unreal. Perfect panel alignment, adaptive brightness, silent motors, zero visible creases. It's not a living room upgrade, it's an experience. The TV rises like a sci-fi artifact, transforms, and becomes your entire wall. Most people will never own one, but everyone who sees it will remember it. And if a TV that rises from the floor wasn't wild enough, wait until you meet the robot dog that breathes fire. Terminator, robot dog. Yes, you read that right. The Terminator is a fully robotic dog with an actual flamethrower mounted on its back. It can walk, climb, stay balanced on uneven terrain, and shoot flames up to 30 feet. It's designed for industrial uses, controlled burns, agriculture, clearing ice. But the visual of a robot dog firing flames is so intense, it feels like something from a video game. Whether it's terrifying or awesome depends on who you ask. But one thing's certain, you will never forget it. Tech companies aren't just making slightly better phones or slightly faster laptops. They're unleashing products that feel like glimpses into the future. Flying autonomous drones that can carry humans. Wearable AR that looks like normal glasses. Transforming TVs that rise out of the floor. Pocket movie projectors. Survival phones with lasers and robot dogs with flamethrowers. The craziest part? Most people have no idea this stuff already exists. If this is what companies are releasing quietly, just imagine what they're building next. If you love discovering mind-bending tech before everyone else, hit subscribe, because the future is rolling out fast and you don't want to be the last one to see it.